Alright guys, welcome back to Beer and Stunt Garage. We appreciate you guys coming back, and we appreciate all the views from the video of driving this car. We really appreciate it, the likes and the comments. So we got out here today, in fact we get a little motivated, and we swapped out that small chrome air cleaner I just hated. It had rust on it. And then we took this glass fuel filter out. I don't really want to show it, but there it is. Took that glass filter out, and we took the filter out of this box, which was a universal Duralast 3/8 fuel filter, universal. Now the problem is this has 5/16 lines coming off the fuel pump. It's got a 3/8 hose coming up to the pump here, right there, because I enlarged it. Was factory a 3/8. It was a factory 5/16 fuel line. And I upgraded to a 3/8, and it was a pain in the butt. But it's 3/8 from here all the way back to the tank. The metal line and the hoses. So then it goes into the fuel pump, comes out of a 5/16 line. So I literally shoved a 3/8 fuel filter on a, you can see how bulged it is right there, on a 5/16 line. So it was like putting 5 pounds of shit in a 2.5 pound bag. It didn't want to fit, but I made it fit. I crammed it in there. So we're going to have to change all these hoses too, because we haven't changed them yet. So there's something else we got to do. Radiator hose is kind of soft, so probably going to be looking at a new upper radiator hose. Water pump's got some play in it. Ooh, that's not good. So yeah, we're probably looking at a water pump soon. I didn't put no lubricant in it. And I've told people about it, and I'm the worst one that there is for preventive maintenance. I don't do what I should do. This car was driven every day, and when I was running it, and here's the butt tag on it. Check that out. It's still there. It's intact. Called the butt tag. Yep. Now it had a VIN number stamped in the apron over there, but since I replaced the aprons, I wasn't smart enough to cut that VIN number out and weld it back into the new panel. So these have been replaced. The front, what they call aprons. The rears were passed. You can see that right there. And I had it left like that for a reason. There was a reason I left it like that. I could have ground it down and smoothed it. But my buddy Johnny Morehouse's brother, I think, or Johnny himself, the Morehouses did the welding on it. And I was just, I'm proud of my friends, and I was happy with the weld. I didn't care if it was, I sandblasted the whole compartment. This engine was out. The firewall was sandblasted. The whole underneath the car was sandblasted. Then it was all sprayed with some kind of special black primer and then painted. So this was all gloss. And it's not supposed to be gloss, but it's my car, and I don't really, conform to other people's standards. Just mine. These are my standards. How I wanted my car. And that's what I did. I painted it with gloss black, and that's what I wanted. So we got a fuel filter on there and an air filter on there, and the Mach1 keeps making progress. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this. I guess I'll just throw it up in the boom truck for right now. I have my choice of putting this chrome air cleaner on, and instead I went with the black one, and that was the one that came off, but yuck. And I could have went with that chrome one here, but it's a low rider. I don't like that. I could have changed the bottom of it still, but I know what's going to happen to it. As soon as I put it on that car, water's going to drip down on it. And bye chrome. Hello rust. So we didn't go with that one. We went with the black one. The car's got some black parts on it. This fender's black. This fender was black primer. Looks like rust now. It is, but there's black under it. I'll have to sand on that and Try to do something with that. At least get it black again. And get the other one patched up a little bit. I think I'm going to patch up the old Bob Martin's fender. It fits better than the factory one. Of course, you can't tell with the doors all caved in, but it fits better. That's an aftermarket over there. This is an original Ford fender, so we're just going to patch it and run it. We're not going to, you know, try to put another one on it or buy a new one. We don't have the money. Our funds are limited. I just happen to have this air cleaner laying around and the filter. Otherwise, we wouldn't have that today. So, well, archives of parts that I've collected over the years in that garage. And if I wasn't such a pack rat, as people call me a hoarder, I wouldn't have that. I wouldn't have that fuel filter, that air filter to put on that car. So, you know, I am what I am, and that's all that I am. I'm a car collector, parts hoarder, and I'm damn proud of it. You don't like it? Well, you know what? We're not asking you to watch if you don't like it, you know. We only like the people that like us. We don't like the people that are, oh, look what he's doing to that car. You know? Crybabies, we call you. You don't like us, then go watch Uncle Tony, you know. We're a small little channel, little father and son show. And we are what we are, you know. I'm 60 years old. I can only do so much. And I moved in here 12 years ago. And I had all these cars. I had brought them all here. And that one, of course, came out running. I had to bring it in on a tow truck. And it was rolled back over here. I don't think I brought that one itself here. I let it Augie's from a company called Augie's Towing. I think Augie's the one that brought that one over here. My mother contracted a tow company to kind of help me out with all the cars. There was just too many cars, and I was too overwhelmed, and didn't have a lot of time to do it. And so we did the best we could with what we had to work with, you know, in the time frame, you know. We were under the crunch with some zoning people. Somebody made a comment the other day on my channel about, you don't have zoning problems. Dude, you have no clue what problems I had with the zoning over the years of my life. The zoning's caused me so much heartache and pain. Words can't even begin to describe it, okay? The first car I ever drove, I had to get rid of it because of zoning. There you go. How do you like that? Fuck the zoning people. Excuse my language, people. Fuck them people. Fuck those township people. Fuck those zoning people. Screw them all. They're all in cahoots together. You know, just like the police are in cahoots. You know, screw all them people, you know. Better stay the fuck away from me is all I can tell you. I've been harassed by these people so much in my life that, you know, I am the way I am because of them. You know, I've had to fight and tooth and nail to keep these cars. And I finally got a place where I belong. You know, I got an old farm and no one bothers me out here. There's no zoning. My property's unzoned. So I finally got to be where I needed to be, you know, where I could finally spread my wings and bluster, you know. Flourish, you know. So that guy don't know what he's talking about. Talking about me and zoning. You have no clue what I've been through. I got zoning people still to this day going, I ran him out of Dodge City. I ran him out of town. No, you didn't. You didn't run me out. I left because I was sick of you people. Not because you ran me out. I left because I found a better place to go. There you go. So we got the fuel filter on, the air filter on. Get back to the slave and grind here. We need to find an oil filter for it. I thought I found one a minute ago, and it was for Chevy. It was for Chevy. We call Chevrolet around here Chevy. Chuvvy, Chevy. It's just a joke. We love Chevys. We love Chevys. Chevrolets, General Motors. We love them all. We like Plymouth. We like Ford. We like Cadillac. You know. There's a Valiant. We like Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth, Mopar. We like them all. We like Buicks, Oldsmobiles. There's nothing we don't like. See if we can't find an oil filter for the old girl. I haven't been in here all year, so it's liable to, something's liable to jump out at you, so be careful, everybody. Hold on to your G-string. Oh. Oh no, oh my God. Oh God, my motorhome's a wreck. Oh God. Oh Lordy. Lordy, Lordy. I wish I could have stayed 40. Do we even have lights in here anymore? Should have some kind of battery powered lights so I can find stuff in here. Where's my lights? Yeah. Yeah, we got lights. Need some more. Need more light. There we go. Should be a Wix filter here somewhere. There it is. All right. Trying to make our way out of here without tripping and falling over stuff. And we got a Wix, a 51515. That's a Ford. How do I know? Well, I used to work at parts stores. You could give me a car and I could tell you the part number to the parts that you wanted. That's how good I was at one time doing that. At that time, that's what my my life consisted of. That's what made my life whole, was working at a parts store at the time. So we got our filter. There's our pit bike. I got a flat tire there. I need to get that tire off. Take it to see my buddy Lauren. See if he can patch it. And then I got this other battery operated dirt thing. I'd like to put a couple batteries in it. And I got a couple old ones that came out of my pit bike and I've been charging them. Maybe I can shoehorn that in there and make it work. I don't know. So now we just need oil and we're in there. So I want to get this oil changed. And this is a lot better oil filter than what was on there at Wix. Is one of the best. And wait a minute, that was a Motorcraft. That wasn't a bad filter on there. Still, I think a Wix is better than a Ford Motorcraft oil filter. It's supposed to have a better reputation. So we got to dig up the oil now. And it's going to take 8 quarts. That's a lot of oil. That's a lot of oil, man. 8 quarts. It's got to have that zinc in it too. It can't be no, 10W40 that you get that at a local parts store. Valvoline. It's got to have zinc, and that oil is expensive. If it doesn't have the zinc in it, you don't want to put it in that motor. You're going to wipe the cam out. And lifters. What do we got here? Nothing. Nothing. Wrong truck. Wrong truck, wrong vehicle. I got oil, just gotta remember which one is in. Yeah. But I'm gonna have to have 8 quarts of oil. Ow. 8 quarts. Man, that's gonna be a pain. Look at that. Open the door up and sparks come flying out. We got okay. Couple quarts. And this is zinc, high zinc oil. One of them is. I don't know about the other one. That door didn't shut. Nope. Now it's shut. So there's some STP that I want. There's some pins full. Some old pins over there. Commercial grade. Farm, diesel, gasoline engines. I think we got enough oil. That's only 4 quarts because it's down a quart. But back over here is another 4 or 5 quart. 4 or 5 quarts there of that high zinc 2050. If I can get my butt up in there and get it. Oh yeah, I got it. Come here to daddy. Oh yeah, this one hasn't been opened. So yeah, we got the oil. It's just archives of oil that I've stockpiled and kept back when things were really good. When things were better for me and my son. I've been saving this oil and this filter and this STP. I always like this STP. Richard Petty used it. What's that? Oh, that's some 10W30. We won't put that in there. We're gonna go with the 5 quarts there, 6, and then we'll add that to it, and then we'll put a couple quarts of this oil unless we go in the house, get the other 2050. I think we'll go in the house. I got more 2050 in the house of this Valvoline racing oil, BR1, even though I don't like Valvoline. I really don't. Valvoline was made by a company called Ashland, and back in the day, that oil kind of ruined a lot of ruined a lot of engines. They didn't change the oil properly, and it sludged up and caused all kinds of problems for people. You know, Valvoline's got a bad name, in my opinion, from that. I mean, they've definitely cleaned their act up, and oil is better, but I still got a little itch in the back of my head, you know, warning me, you know, watch out for that Valvoline. This oil don't get changed in this car, you know, because I haven't driven it in years. It was changed, oil was brand new in it. Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't look very good. Taste. Smells like gas. Yeah. A lot of gas in it. Yeah, we're going to change that oil. Get that oil out. I think we're going to do a carburetor swap on it. We have another carburetor in the house. We're going to swap out. Get that old carburetor off there and put another one on there, freshie. We got the 650 dual line double pumper. And that's only a 750 single pump. And that's a vacuum secondary. The other ones are manual secondary. So it's a lot better than the vacuum. Plus it's got a double pumper and this is just a single pump. It might be too much fuel, but we're going to find out. This thing's 30 over. Got a little different cam in it that the engine builder spec'd out. They're TRW flat tops. We'll find out. We'll find out if that 650 will work. All right, guys, we're not going to bore you with the oil change. We're going to jump off here and get our pan, jack it up, and start changing oil. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye. Valvoline Racing. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Watch our friends Scott Speed Shop and Jamie Phillips Actions Auto Parts. Watch those 2 channels. Check them out. Subscribe. Hit the like button. Leave a comment. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye. Arrow towards the carb, so I installed it in the correct position. Winning! See you in the next one. Bye-bye.